Welcome back to the Valentine's Day themed episode of DustIn the City. I have some great themed topics for you today, from a fashion with Francois to a romantic outing located at a classic New York City landmark. So let's get right on into it. First up on Fashion with Francois is my Valentine's Day themed night out ensemble. What I really like to do when I put together an outfit is to find one piece that screams out at me and then let it dictate the rest of the outfit. So of course the item, if you aren't able to tell, is this jacket. And this jacket I got it at Zara. As soon as I walked in, my eye went right to it because it was so ridiculous that it was amazing. So what really makes it amazing is because it's kind of this velour fabric. It's got these beaded stripes along it, and it really reminded me of kind of like a royal throne or a royal crown or like a robe. So I decided, why not go for a King, Queen of Hearts theme? So in order to find something that went along with that theme, I went to Betsy Johnson and I found this amazing pin brooch. It is shaped like a heart. It actually is a locket, so you can actually open this up and there's like room for a picture. So I loved it, and I decided to, rather than wear it on like the chest, because it kind of got lost with all these rhinestones happening, I decided to wear it around the neck as kind of like a brooch, or kind of like in the place of a bow tie or a tie. And I really feel that up against a plain white button up, it just really pops, and it kind of marries nicely with the rhinestones on the jacket. And because the jacket and the brooch is just a lot to take in, I decided to keep the white button up really simple, and then pairing it with a plain black denim to just kind of really keep the focus on the jacket and the brooch. But then if you know me, you know that I love my shoes. So of course I couldn't go quiet with the shoes. So the shoe that I decided to pair with this are these from Steve Madden, these slip-ons. They're called the Buzz, and they are absolutely amazing. They're completely covered in rhinestone, even with a rhinestone bee. And immediately what comes to mind is Michael Jackson, which fits with this theme because he was the king of pop. So it's almost fitting that it goes along with our King and Queen of Hearts ensemble. So I'm really excited to wear this for my special night out. Next, I'd like to introduce a new segment I like to call Natty Nights. Now, natty means fashionable or smart, especially when it pertains to a person or clothing. I was inspired for this name from Tim Gunn's book titled The Natty Professor. So basically, Natty Nights are just any sort of fashionable, fun event that I go to in New York City. The first natty night I'd like to talk about is the Blue Box Cafe, located at Tiffany's and Company. Now I bet you if I asked you to name an iconic New York City movie, you would say Breakfast at Tiffany's. And now you can actually have breakfast at Tiffany's. In partnership with the launch of their new home line, Tiffany and Company opened up the Blue Box Cafe. The different dining options available at the Blue Box Cafe include breakfast, lunch, and a tea service. And these three options are available all day, every day. Now, when I tell you that the reservations for the Blue Box Cafe are a hot commodity, I am not over-exaggerating. They open up their reservations a month in advance, but they book up so fast. The best way to get a reservation is to download the Resi app and look for the date, the time, and the number of people in your party and see if they have an open reservation. If they don't have one, you have the option of turning on a notification and then getting an alert when a space becomes available. But word of advice, once the space becomes available, you need to jump on it, because let me tell you from experience, they go fast. Now, I highly recommend that if you're able to snag a reservation, to experience the Blue Box Cafe at Tiffany and Company, because the food is delicious, the ambiance is amazing, and how often can you say that you actually had breakfast at Tiffany's? Thank you for watching this episode of DustIn the City. I really hope that I inspired you with different ways to spend this special day, whether it's with yourself, a significant other, or just a group of friends. And I'm looking forward to seeing you come back next week.